heard some different things about doing one live event versus setting it up over the weekend. Our live event was originally supposed to be a luncheon. We've moved it to a 5 o'clock happy hour event because that seems when more people are able to just kind of come and hang out with you online. But that's still just a 1-day thing. So length of event, like length of broadcast or webcast, is that like, we're thinking about 45 minutes? And I want to hear that. And then should we continue it going over the weekend, continue the giving period over the weekend?
So 2 parts to the question. How long should our live part of the event last? And then how long should the campaign be?
Exactly.
The campaign, I'm going to start there. I would have it start on a Monday and end on that Saturday if you're going to do the happy hour on the Saturday or something like that. But have it be a few days before where you're generating gifts for the match that you've accumulated already. And that last push is going to happen live. That live event should be no longer than 30, 35 minutes, maybe 40.
Okay, great.
But have it be interactive. So we're hearing from the audience as well. So you might have, Amy, someone who's not just stage managing, but also who's going to read some of the comments so you don't have to.
Right. We have an MC. Our MC from the live event is willing to do that. That's great that she could read those. That's wonderful.
Yeah. And that way people are right in the mix. And, you know, we can say, oh, from Julie, we just heard this. And Tom said this. And so then the reality is people will sort of come and go
right
the week of. But if you've created a buzz, you want that event where some people may give a second gift,
right?
Especially if there's some matching dollars left. So keep the time frame. You know, a lot of people are saying we're going to do an hour. I'm not thinking anyone's attention span has an hour of availability right now.
Right.
They did about 32 minutes yesterday.
Okay.
And that was good. There was a couple of things I might have just tweaked about what they did, but in that 30 to 40 at the most range is it. And then you can go offline and say, we're going to do some tweeting out, or we'll do some chatting on Facebook, and we'll be following up with everyone. Here's the link to the survey.
Okay, great. And then in terms of that 30 to 40 minutes, how much of that would you recommend presenting live versus video?
Video, most is 2 to 3 minutes, really short, really short. Our attention span, you know, is like this.
Right.
So a welcome and thank you. What I call a first mission moment kind of connection. And that might be, all right, everybody type in, what's the word you'd use to describe us?
Right.
We're going to read some of those off. Then the visionary leader update. Here's where we're at. Here's where we're headed. Here's what it'll take to get there.
Right.
Then the video. Then the live testimonial. Then the ask with some sort of visual display, just like you're at a live event. So we can see it on the screen. People are texting to give, or they're going on our website. This is how much match money is left. Some sort of wrap up. So that pitch has to be someone too who's really passionate, and they tell their own story. And then there may be a last testimonial from someone, and then your MC closes it out and lets us know, here are ways we're following up. We cannot thank you enough. I would make it noisy as the money's coming in, you know, and fun. You can do 2 testimonials if you wanted, but no more than 2.
Okay.
But the visionary leader, the CEO's remarks has to have at least 1 story in it. The testimonial has a story. The video has a story. The ask has a story. So it's just about your mission.
Great. In terms of locations, do you recommend, because again, we're all supposed to be social distancing. So I was just about to call and see if our hotel has a room we could be in, or do you think it just makes sense to have everyone from their remote location and just switch it, you know, have it be live switched?
Absolutely. Practice good COVID-19 behavior. Every one of those folks on that screenshot, they were in all different locations. One mom had her kids, you know, sitting on her lap. One dad did. No, I just wouldn't even spend the money or the time. stay home.
Yeah.
You can do, backgrounds now. I don't know if you've
Right.
seen how
And we also we had already ordered a step and repeat with our sponsor's logo on it, so I can put that behind me.
Yes,
So,
have some sort of fun, background, or change them up. Make sure that you're creating an experience that people are sort of leaning in to see what are they going to do next.
right.
But then the faster it's over and they've been inspired, the more surprised they will be and the more engaged they will stay.
Great. Those were my major questions. This is terrific. Thank you so much.
Will you invite me to it?
Absolutely. Of course I will.
Please
And
do.